Hey, this is Brad from Yargmetal, and we're sitting here with Troy Donohue of Trojan Warfare. So, Troy, tell me what your deal is, man. You're a guitar player. You rock.
I'm a songwriter. I will sometimes play bass if it's necessary. And this is pretty much been a pandemic project, Trojan Warfare. All the songs have been written and recorded during the pandemic, which is all during the extra time. And with our good friend, Jerry Griffin, who's a great producer and a good friend of ours, we've come up with a solid 7-track record.
How many tracks again?
7.
7. Okay. So when's this thing going to be out?
This thing is coming out on Wednesday,
Wednesday.
February 7th.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Good. Well, we'll get this on right when that's happening. Actually, maybe even today, and let people know about it. So, before we talk about the music, because we're going to say this a couple of times, tell people how they can get this music. Where can they buy it? Where can they listen to it?
It should be on all the major streaming platforms: iTunes, Spotify, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, Google Play, everywhere.
All right. Good enough. So tell me about you. You're a guitar player. You play other things. You're in New Jersey. Is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
New Jersey,
Okay. Like somewhere in northern New Jersey, I'm guessing.
right by Montclair and Newark.
Okay. Excellent. And so, tell me about your musical journey. What made you want to be a musician?
I started playing piano when I was 5, and I never really caught on to it until I discovered David Bowie, who really influenced me to keep going and
Awesome.
keep pursuing it. And I started guitar when I was 10, and here we are.
All right.
Yeah,
Here you are. And you had another project before this one, right? Another band?
that is my still probably I guess I'd say my main project, Rockstar
Okay.
Race Car, which started off as a family band, and I threw my parents out because that was best for business. Um, and yeah, no, that's still going. We are planning out how that next album will come out
How
now. That
how many albums do you have out with with that band?
Rockstar Race Car has 3 full-length LPs.
Okay. Those can all be also purchased at the same normal stuff. Okay. Is there like hard physical copy, or is it all download, or
For Rockstar, I think we have CDs for
good?
all the records for Rockstar Race Car. For Trojan Warfare, we don't have them, at least not yet, because there's no point to having
Right.
physical copies of the pandemic.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay. All right. Cool. And then, so I've heard 3 songs of Trojan Warfare. The latest one being Outlaw that you've released, right? You got a little video for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that song a lot. The thing I like about your music is you can't, usually whenever anybody hears a new band, they try to figure out who they sound like. I kind of think you got your own sound. I like it.
That's like the best compliment in the world.
Oh,
Personality. That one has mainly been Black Devil Society inspired. Like to me, that's a lot of Zach Wild riff,
okay. Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, I made it my own thing.
No, that's cool. I like that you give credit where credit's due there. And then the other 2 songs I've heard, "Lost in Space" and "Another Day."
Yep, the what we call the grand finale of the record is gonna be the last track
Okay.
as well as the single release. They're both centered around loneliness, and they're both in the same key. So I was like, hey, why don't we just jam them together? And it came out great in my opinion. Probably the best and most well produced track out of all of them. And I don't know, it means a lot to me because the loneliness aspect and how I was feeling, especially at the time of writing. And to me, it's the best one.
Man, all right. Well, cool stuff. And you appear to be a younger person,
Yes,
which
I am 17.
17, dude. You don't know how good this makes me feel. I'm an old man, but we're constantly hearing "Rock is Dead." Kids don't care about rock. It's gonna die when we die, us old guys, us old white bald guys. Although I'm not bald. there's there's yeah, there's lots of stuff up here. Yeah, I'm I'm actually trying to get my hair like yours, except for I'm going to go more blue, not I don't know what color that is. That's pink kind of thing. Yeah,
It's pinkish, orangish.
pinkish orange. I like it, man. So so let me just tell you how cool this is. That we got a 17-year-old dude who wants to rock. He's playing guitar. He's playing rock songs. Yeah, how did you become a rock dude? I mean, how come you're not going down the other paths of other teenagers?
Um, because I grew up on the Ramones. That's the house started. I when I was 3 or 4, blasting the Ramones in the car. That's how I started my taste. And like AC/DC, Black Sabbath, as I said, Bowie was a major influence and
Yeah.
still is.
Yep.
And it was all those things my parents would blast in the car. And when I was able to really branch out into my own taste, I just kept going down metal and rock. And here we are.
That's awesome. Now you have a guest star on your recordings. I don't know if it's just Outlaw or is it other songs too.
It's Chains of the Cross, actually.
Oh,
It's Ross the Boss from
Yeah.
Man of War, Dictators.
yeah. So how did you hook up with Ross?
So Jerry Griffin, our great friend, he used to be the sound man for the Dictators.
Nice.
So he linked to Ross the Boss, and when he heard Chains of the Cross, he thought it was the perfect song to feature him on. So we got him in. He put down a phenomenal track over the whole song, and it came out great. And
There you go. And then we have history. So Ross the Boss on Chain to the Cross. Is that the name of the song?
yeah,
Okay, good.
great.
All right. Well, I want to hear that. I want to hear the whole thing. So I'm definitely buying this when it comes out, and we're definitely going to be playing it. So yeah, we're going to do our best to try to let people know about your music and what you're doing. Because doggone it, man, we're happy you're rocking. That's awesome.
Thanks, I do my best.
So you're 17. You're still in school, right? High school or okay? You gonna graduate this year?
Next year.
Next
I'm a
year?
junior.
Oh man, that is. I mean, I was in a band when I was 17, but yeah, I wasn't recording music and all that kind of stuff. I was hoping and dreaming. But guy, dude, you're the future. That's awesome. So who are the guys in the video with you in the Lost in Space video? And
So the bassist is Jerry Griffin, who I mentioned.
oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
your producer.
The drummer is my 13-year-old brother, the Wolverine, as we've lovingly nicknamed him.
And he's actually playing on all the tracks.
Yeah.
Wow. So we got another rocker, another teenage rocker, just barely
Yeah,
teenage.
He's more metal and punk than I could ever be. And I look up to him.
That is so cool. All right, so all you people out there who's saying rock is dead, rock is not dead. And I give you Exhibit A here, Troy Donohue and Trojan Warfare. Rock is not dead. These guys are here to rock, and they're here to rock you. So let's get out there, buy this music, listen to it. Let's support Troy. I don't know, what your plans are if you're ever going to play this music live. I hope.
We're thinking about doing a wagon wheel tour over the summer around us, and like maybe branching out to like Baltimore or Philly or even like Pittsburgh. Not too far, but pretty much a tour.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, obviously nobody can play anywhere right now. I mean, and yeah, not really. Yeah.
That's why we're shooting for the summer more so, and like early fall.
Yeah. And then we're probably going to have to get you like a fake ID or something to get you into some of those clubs.
Yeah. A long talk with you.
Yeah, we'll make that work out, dude. We'll help you out. We'll get this going. So cool. So what else you want to tell what else you want people to know about you and about this band?
that was pretty much the base of it. Trojan Warfare was just spawned during the pandemic, so there's not much history to be told
Okay.
about it. Um, there's a fantastic community around us, which is why I've always just kept going, because there's a great rock and metal community around here who will just support us and give us a platform for everything, even if it's just the local punk club on a Wednesday night, which is a fantastic gig. I
Yeah.
recommend a nice weeknight at the Meat Locker. But yeah, no, thanks to the community, this wouldn't be possible without them. Sure.
Well, that's what we need. We need people supporting rock. We need more people out there making this happen. So good for you. And all right, well, cool, man. That's you know, we need people to get out there, buy your music. Again, all the normal platforms. Trojan Warfare. You're on. Where else can people find you on social media?
Instagram and Facebook are our main social media platforms.
Okay.
We do Twitter in very much air quotes because don't really use it, but mainly Instagram and Facebook. And we have our own website.
Yes. Okay. And the website is trojanwarfare.com. Is that right? Okay. All right. Well, we got it, man. Anything else you want to tell everybody out there?
Just keep rocking.
There you go.
And
Okay. I got one more question for you. Okay. Since you cite Bowie as being a big influence, what's your favorite Bowie album?
either Aladdin Sane or Diamond Dog.
Ooh, good. I like that. Yeah, I actually heard Diamond Dogs last night, the live version off of David Live. That thing rocks, man. Yeah, I was like, wow, that's good British rock right there. So great album too. I love that album. Yeah, that's Bowie was one of my first influences too, but that was way back in like 1972, I think. Oh man, yeah, but Boys rock. All right, well, we're signing off here. This is Brad at Yargmetal, and we got Troy Donohue of Trojan Warfare. He's the future of music, future of rock, and we're going to do everything we can to support him. And thank you, Troy, for joining us today.
No problem at all. Great time.
All right.